I'm gonna finish this game and I'm gonna get off. I just missed the layup.
We're live.
Good. Let me talk about Last of Us. I can't play this game.
I need to apply a different LUT.
I need LUTs.
I say what in the look. Chat. We in the building. What up, my cheese? Yo, chat. For right now, I'm not giving y'all my focus, but we finna get off this game after I beat Gil with Arenas.
Arenas.
It's sweet. GMG. Oh wait, it ain't Saturday.
Yo, you don't got a thumbnail, bro?
Just gold.
Nah, we don't even do thumbnails no more. We just gonna half-ass everything in our lives.
Gil with Arenas just goaltended. I just want y'all to know.
I see the dookie. What's up, Micah? What's up, Tom, YP, Aziza, Kenny? We a couple minutes late. Hey, look, we done had podcast scheduled for 5:30, and we went to live till 8 before. We was 2.5 hours late before, man. This is nothing. We a couple minutes late. Somebody
We'll
said.
Be back at the 5:30. What my GMG notification? Oh, here we go. What up, my G's?
Ricky.
I just pulled a hair out my nose. She was very funny.
Hey, yo, the brim of your hat look like.
I wear this shit OD. Look, homeless, baby.
Why this shit so close to your face, bro?
Can you move back some?
We getting close?
How did you do that with what kind of camera you? Oh,
I got
you using the official shit. I'm about to connect my shit. That's why your ass is so clear, man. I'm about to connect my camera. I haven't been
man, Ricky, can you move bike?
Yo, big facts.
You throw a bike for this podcast?
Yo,
Chase?
see, there you go. There you go.
What up, Demetrius? What up, my G? What up, Jay?
What up, Jay?
What happened to Ricky's corners?
God.
They gone.
They're gone, baby.
Maybe
that's Nerd Knifer, bro.
Oh, that was Nerd?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Nerd for real?
He has no right to say that because his build stinks.
Hey, yo, Shaq. Hey, Nerd, we love you. We played a Rick game with Nerd. He is a center. He had one rebound and no points. He had he had no points, one rebound, 3 fouls, and 3 turnovers.
And then said he had no badges. That's
he had the Roy Hibbert stat line. I'm not a member of the Nine Trey Blood. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Trey, you a member? Not Trey Chase. You a member? Hey, man, how it feels, bro?
I could be very well next. They might have me on the phone talking to the people from the Marriott.
Please.
Oh, I forgot. Trey. That's Trey shit, right?
Yo, King Kenny, my name is not Trey Pumper. You said why I banned you for 6 days? Yo, I don't know why, but you did something crazy.
Oh, God. Please don't. Slinky, please. In just a couple minutes, we're going to launch the show with the Last of Us 2 trailer that we saw yesterday. And we're going to completely get out of y'all's face. We're going to let the whole trailer play through. The whole trailer. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to mute us. It's going to be glorious.
What is this that I'm looking at? Is this your... Oh, this is an ad? Oh, shit. Train work.
What's up, Train? Train coming through. I see the donos. I see the dookie. Read these because these pile up and I get behind. Baby Thanos, $2.99. We live. What's good? Hey, bro, thank you. We chilling, man.
Yo, do we have a big after the stream?
Man, we got. I'm reading donations. Shut your mouth.
Shit. Got you. I'll remove myself.
I beat him, chat. Let me be quiet.
High def with the dono, $10. Thank you, bro. I don't care if y'all ain't said nothing. Shut your mouth. Jasmine Moon, thank you for the $10 donation. She just put a big ass smiley face. Thank you, Mount. Xavier Tolliver, GMG, blessing my brothers. Thank you. Rebor, and one to the Hugh. I got an and one video recorded that I'm gonna upload tomorrow. I rage quit. I'm spoiled a surprise. Demetrius Allen, $10 donation. Thank you, bro. We chilling.
Demetrius Aiken?
I said Allen. Ain't there a Demetrius Allen too?
Nah, man, don't get my brother's name wrong,
No, my
bro.
bad, Demetrius, aka my brother. Thank you. There's a Demetrius Allen too, right? I read off of memory. Shut your mouth. Now, you was asking if there was a big available for what, right?
No, I said because remember, I'm gonna go live next, and I don't know how y'all did it yesterday with these subs.
Oh,
Trey, you're going live too, right?
Trey playing with us.
Yeah, I'm planning on going live on D Live with.
God damn, Jay King with the $50 donation, bro. He already at it. It's always you. It is you. Thank you, bro.
Hold on, man. We don't got emotes on the team. We don't got emotes.
Not yet, man. I keep forgetting. I ain't gonna lie.
We're gonna have to get you situated, all right?
Maybe I'll do that after the show. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Something like that. All right. So we are sitting at 524. That's probably enough to start the show.
Nah, let's wait till we get 600.
600.
Man, this how the chat look at Chase, dog.
Hey, yo, chat.
I already know some stupid shit.
I want to do a super secret stream. I ain't gonna do it today. I might do it tomorrow. I might do it Friday. I don't know which day I'm gonna do it. It might be Saturday in this motherfucker.
You still playing Rick? Nah, man, I don't think so, man. I think I may go live for NBA Ballers. I don't know yet. It depends on how far I get.
He's
I
playing
might
reckless.
play some Shadow War. Remember
Chase, what did you tell me earlier about that shit?
Remember you was a kid and you would... That shit looks ridiculous. Imagine me. Look at me, yo. If that ever caught me smoking, somebody should slap the shit out of me. Tawan, you know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you for the donation, bro. Tawan was, he was shooting his ass off in the wreck yesterday. Was that yesterday or 2 days ago? Tyrus, D- on the demo is classic. Thank you, bro. Zad,
yo, what up, Chad?
I got crazy input lag in the park. Someone explained. It ain't just you.
Yeah, it's not just you, bro. It's me too, bro.
Play 303. Play 3v3 Pro-Am, bro. That has the best connection on the game. They don't have a whole bunch of, like, fans rendering all over the sides and stores and, 100 people out the same. It's just, like, 6 people and, you know what I mean, in the court. All right. We at 575. Ricky, would you like to tell them why we didn't go live last week?
Yeah, it was simple. We was gonna give our full thoughts on the beta. Chase was like, "I'm busy." I said, "For real?" Trey came in and said, "Chase, you just said we're coming back for E3 and you did it again." And so we had to delay it because of Chase, but we definitely hit him up this morning, and we're here live today.
So you just lied. Shout out to Jay King. He just made that $50 into $75. Thank you, bro.
We didn't go live, man. It wasn't E3. And how can you go live after E3 and it wasn't E3? You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason, man.
Oh, who just said that? Oh, T-Mac, for real?
I'm fitting to block podcast members. It's going to just be me. And then it'll just be Slinky.
Slinky
said I was going to make you the first sponsor. Free sponsor. You know what I'm saying? Eyes Night. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, he just dropped 75, man. Spend dubs in the chat, man. Thank you, man.
It's the same people, like every couple streams. I see the same people.
Yo, look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. I know y'all see that comment. Look at the picture. Yo, what's good? Y'all see it?
Yo.
Yo, that's stupid, yo.
Hey, yo, that's money. Money, is that you?
Nah. Yo, he's been in the conversations a long time ago.
Shout out to Aiden,
I ain't
man.
seen you in a minute, bro.
Real shit.
Yeah, shout out to him, man, for real.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
Ricky.
What happened? Fuck with my hair. Is that too much?
Rubbing your hand all through your hair and all that. This ain't no goddamn shampoo commercial.
No, if I did this, is this?
Excuse me.
Is this bad?
All right.
Maybelline.
Let's go ahead and get that Last of Us trailer going. We're gonna put that. Can I just drag it, yo? Is that possible?
Yeah, drag it over and then just mute us. Well, no, you can't. That's a desktop audio, so.
I can mute it.
All right. If y'all guys missed yesterday's State of Play.
Why Trey lips always greasy?
And then I looked at them, yo. What the fuck?
All right, I'm muting us.
All right.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
who decided to join us. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes. Mark your logbooks. You run into anything you can't handle.
Ellie!
You come back.
Dino, where are you? Get off me! Please stop! No!
Tommy, I have to finish it.
You have no idea what you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't stop this. What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
Now we are bike chat. Last of Us 2 trailer. Today we are going to be talking about state. Let me go back to this screen here. State of play. We got some Fortnite news. We want to give our impressions on Call of Duty because I didn't really get to talk much about it from the first week. Some Death Stranding, some Gears, Borderlands, and some other stuff. We're not going to do the podcast for 3-hour podcast. So that's it's not going to happen, folks. Especially when people try to stream right after. So before we start the topics, first of all, thank everybody for coming through. Make sure you do like the stream.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Appreciate it. And we got intros. Trey, you first.
What is going down, chat? Y'all know who I am, man. Look, appreciate y'all for letting me on again. Y'all know why I'm at, man. YouTube.com. Search Trey, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want to put it in the URL, it's youtube.com/TreyTheKid. Yeah, we don't call ourselves that no more. But yeah. And also follow me on DLive, man. There've been a few changes, but I do now stream on DLive as well. So DLive.tv/Trey. Let's get it.
Rookie.
All right, glad to be back again another week.
Ow.
Shout out to my audio.
You in the webcam mic, dog?
That nigga talked to a cup.
I am.
Man, I don't know what you was on.
No, I'm good. You can hear me good?
What's the echo?
That nigga
Yeah.
Ow!
Trey, you hear me good, right?
Yeah, I hear you, but your shit like Tom Universal.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Well, subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/HHour. All right, chat. Guys, Chase, you can go next.
Oh, you don't know how I am Durantes is tough.
If you don't know me, you'll never know me.
How's my mic, yo? Is it bad?
It sounded bad. He muted himself. You muted yourself.
No, I didn't.
Ow!
Slow.
Hey,
How
yo,
about now?
ask us.
My audio, man?
Oh, you good right there.
Yeah. All right, what up, chat? We back in this shit, man. I'm glad to be back again. You know what I'm saying? Executive producer. Never mind. Let's go, chat.
Okay. Go ahead and read the donations that came through, and then we're going to start hitting up these topics. So, I think I got everybody except Jay King, he added another 5 and said he don't like odd numbers. I think that puts you at $80 on the day, bro. Thank you, man. King Rasta, what happened to the Asian girl from the previous trailer? Good evening, chat. She is on the game. She's on the. Was she on this trailer? Or was that somebody else?
No. That's a woman that they're probably gonna talk about later. Remember, I thought that was the mom.
Okay.
Remember that other woman? Yeah, I don't know.
When are you playing Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2 Remaster? I'll never play those games on YouTube. Not because I won't enjoy them, but because those games are outdated and stuff, and that people will not enjoy those. This will be a snooze fest for people.
Fellas, my mic good?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
I'm at kind of a place where I kind of have an idea what people will like. I mean, obviously, not every time, but a Shenmue walkthrough, I can't even do it, bruh. I beat that game, but it's just a lot of go here, talk to this person, go there, get this odd job, forklifting. There's not enough action, and people really kind of need that to hold them over between all the dialogue. The voice acting is like low tier. I'm gonna leave it. And yeah, you'd be better off in a super secret stream. That's kind of why I started those, to give y'all content from stuff that I normally don't post, or live streams that you really wouldn't see. I kind of do that. Like if I'm not gonna do a full walkthrough, there's a better chance that you'll see some of this stuff in a super secret stream. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Can I plug something real quick?
Is it gonna be productive? Or is it gonna be some bullshit?
It's gonna be productive. So there's a lot of games that we've seen. We're about to talk about state of play real quick, right? There's
we're gonna wait. That's probably gonna be like the third topic. We're gonna hit some of the other stuff.
Topic? Right? Got you. But for now, I know you guys was asking yesterday during the stream. We are still looking to upload as a group on the new channel. Just that y'all already know the vibes, man. 2K is out. We're trying to get as much out as possible. We got Call of Duty coming out, but a lot of great party games are dropping. So I'm gonna put the link again. And Chase, I don't know if you want the link. I'll put it in the Discord. You guys could help us run up to this 1K. We're almost there already, chat. So I'm over here.
We're almost at 1K?
Okay. Yeah, we're almost there.
Here.
So I just put it there. Yo, make me a mod though, by the way.
You not a mod?
Channel in, man. No. I just commented. It's the new channel. Yeah, I just put it here too. Look at the comment section. It said the disco ninjas.
Where?
In your stream?
Where? In
your stream!
Hey, Keneal, we don't speak of the events of the last super secret stream. I ain't gonna lie. You know, that's part of the lore of the super secret stream. You may never get to see shit like that again if you wasn't in there in the moment, bro.
All right, so Chase, look at your Discord. Look at our Discord call chat. I'll put it there too.
Let me fix.
Look how long that URL is.
I have a Bitly.
All right, cool.
So let me refresh this. Oh, shout out to all the YouTubers that complained about getting ready to lose their verification badges that everybody needs. YouTube has a way of changing things and then basically making it like it's going to help us, and it does not help anyone. If you don't know, myself, and thousands of people have verified YouTube channels. So if I go and I comment somewhere, there'll be a little check mark. You know what I mean? Now, somebody might say, well, what's the big deal? The check mark is not something that I give a shit about. More so that somebody can't impersonate me. There were people before, a few years ago, that would take my account name and my picture, and they would comment on my videos when I first uploaded them, and they would trash talk people that were watching the videos, and sometimes people thought it was me. Things like that could be avoided with a verification badge. So I don't know why YouTube thought that you needed to have 2 million subscribers for the new requirement. Like, there's people with, 800,000-900,000 subs that were told that they were not going to meet the new requirements. People lost their badges or whatever. Long story short, enough people complain that they're just going to leave those badges there. So
YouTube, I don't know, shorty who's in head of that shit. The worst marketing ideas.
Susan. And it was crazy because there was a comment made on her. There was like some language in her tweet that said something like, well, we talked to creators and we realized that it wasn't what we thought. It wasn't a great idea.
See,
but like they said, they talked to us beforehand. They never talked to us about anything. Go ahead.
My problem with that is like, you talk to creators after that, but it's clear as day you didn't talk to them before that, because nobody would agree with that, bro. Like or somebody would agree with it. That's people that got 1 million plus subscribers and they just forgot where they came from, type things like that, bro. Because that's not beneficial to most of the content creators out here. Like, why are you adding a bigger threshold to take and give? Matter of fact, even if you add it after, Why are you taking something that other people have rightfully earned? Like, I just didn't agree with it, bro. Thank goodness that there enough people like rebelled and started to talk about it, but that was just stupid, bro.
No, I mean, people work for that. And that's my thing. Like, YouTube, you guys, they were giving people plaques for hitting 100K. So you'll give somebody a plaque for hitting 100K, but at the same time, with the new requirements, you don't think that was enough for them to get a verified badge. So on one hand, you're rewarding somebody, you're congratulating somebody for hitting a milestone, but on the other, this is not a good enough milestone for a badge, even though you already had it. So like, it's things like that, guys, that like, some people just, they're like, I can't deal with YouTube. That's why you see people going to all these other platforms, Facebook, DLive, Twitch, Streamy,
Caffeine TV.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places people are going,
Yep.
So anyway, moving on from that, we do have Mario Kart Mobile released when?
Oh, was that yesterday? I don't know. All I know is I seen it was trending #1 talking about maintenance.
Maintenance.
Yeah, so people trying to get on the app, and they would say it was down for maintenance.
It was an overhaul of people getting on the game.
So was it the first time that it dropped yesterday?
I thought it was today, to be honest. I don't know.
Oh,
Let me get the exact release date. It's not that important.
I mean, to be honest, the
Yo,
same thing
Chad,
happened
if
to
you played
Mario
the Mario
Maker.
game
I mean,
in the
Mario
chat,
Runner.
If you play Mario Kart on your phone in the chat, let me know what y'all think about it, man.
September 25th, today.
Yeah, today. Okay, it was today.
iOS and Android. So, I'm not playing it. I don't. Ricky, don't say anything on my phone either.
That was your phone?
No, you can't.
My
play
nigga
it.
Chase tried to download it.
I did not try. I don't have space on my phone to download.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Chase tried to download it, and as soon as he went in there, said, no.
So, yo, honestly, when you search for something and it just says cannot find anything, like the Play Store wouldn't even show it on your phone. That app wouldn't even be available.
It's lit. It's okay. I don't know, my main thing is the reason why I wouldn't try it, because I think Mario Kart on the phone sounds like an amazing, dope idea. But I guess after I tried Mario Run, it was just not what I expected, and I know Mario Kart gonna be different. Like, I can't put Mario Run on there, but I didn't see what Nintendo did on the phone, and I was like, Mario Run's ass, so I don't want to do Mario. So when they announced Mario Kart, I just didn't even care.
He says, I seen what they try to do.
Hey, watch out, my guy.
It was ass.
Steering is kind of ass though. See, like, I don't steering terrible. You see, like, and honestly, like with me, I don't really play games on my phone like that, bro. Honestly. So yeah.
Chase still has that old phone. Yes.
Man, I mean, when I get a new phone, I'm not even gonna make an announcement. I may very well just.
That ringtone that you heard was not a ringtone.
Pull up to the stream. What up, y'all? New phone. Who this?
With his pinky out.
It has tilt controls. See, look, I'm not playing it.
What, it got tilt controls?
Yeah, I didn't upgrade my phone, bro.
I ain't got time for that asphalt shit.
Yeah, I don't want to play that, bro.
Shout out to Kid Dynamite. Just to turn on notifications. Hey, we got a lot of shit over here. Thank you, bro.
What phone does Chase have? Chase has the Razr.
Yeah, the Sing King Nokia.
I have the T-Mobile
Sidekick.
He got a sidekick.
No, that phone is still newer. Sorry.
He said a sidekick.
Dude was going off for the T-Mobile Sidekick back in the day, weak ass.
Oh, I know it's crazy, chat. Chase still has the 5 phase from T-Mobile. That's how old his phone is.
Chase phone still has the chirp feature.
That shit was so. That shit was. I hate it when people did that shit in public, yo.
Hello.
Chase still has custom ringtones and shit on his phone. It's crazy.
Chase phone come with a "Kiss Me Through the Phone" installed.
Oh shit! You still got aim. That's crazy.
Hold on.
I think it shit still comes with like the standard internet browser that comes with your phone. You're gonna have to download Google Chrome on its own and shit.
Alright, man. Fuck y'all. We moving on.
Wait, matter of fact, this is how you know. Could you remove the back shell of your phone?
Yo,
change the battery?
Niggas.
Let me.
He can't do that next subject.
That's crazy, man.
Alright, let me see if I could put.
Battery still look like.
You know what? I'm not gonna ruin the podcast playing this game. I'm gonna finish this up and I'm gonna stop playing.
Death Stranding.
Oh, y'all could talk about that bullshit.
Yo.
So
yeah, I actually talk about this.
All right, so the Death Stranding trailer came out. Not a trailer. This is a.
It was like a gameplay.
It's like a 40-minute. It's like a. Here, I can tell you exactly how long this is.
You seen the gameplay when he was putting crates on top of his book bag? Ultra fun.
48 minutes. So, if you are interested in like what the gameplay is about, you have a 48+ minute gameplay that you can just type in on YouTube. Death Stranding gameplay. This is like maybe 2 weeks old or something like that. I am going to buy this game. I probably will not do a walkthrough on this. I'll probably just play this on my own time. I said this 50 times. I am only buying this game because of who made the game. I have faith in who made the game. But I ain't gonna lie to you. What I watched, oh man, it was not good. I don't know what this is. It was just slow. Fam.
Yo, you seen the crates on the back? He was just standing there adding crate after crate after crate. And all I heard in the background was, yeah. I don't know what the hell, but that shit was boring as hell, bro.
So if anybody don't know who made it, this is, the creator of Metal Gear Solid is behind this game. He got fired and treated like trash over at Konami, and Sony picked him up and gave him his own studio and everything. So he is treated as a legend. I expect good things from him, but this don't look too good, man. Go ahead, Trey. Let me after you done talking about it, I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of that to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now I am not a Kojima fan. I don't have nothing against him. Just never really played none of his games or nothing like that. I was kind of intrigued by this game. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Just because like we know little about it. I know a lot of people were saying, why are you excited for that? Because with me, the rollout was just so different. Now with games like certain games, they show too much. With this game, they wasn't showing enough. They wasn't showing a lot, but they showed enough to make me think like, okay, what the hell is this? So when I finally got a chance to see a 48-minute gameplay, I'm expecting to see a lot of things. I'm expecting to get a little more hype for this shit. This shit damn near put me to sleep, bro. This was some of the most boring shit I've ever seen. Kojima. The stab animation, bro, stabbed bro up so quick, bro. I thought bro was from London. How fast he's poking niggas, dog. Like, yo, the game, it just looked boring, bro. Now, don't get it twisted though. I'm still gonna play the game because I still want to try it. But man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try to get this for the low or something, or he has to come out with something else because, bro, nothing about this just looked really good, bro. Like. The graphics of it looks nice. I'm still intrigued by the story of how, like, I forgot what they call it, the BB how it connects him to another side, and then also like his BB has to be connected to the source or like the mother or something like that. So I still want to see how the story progresses and stuff like that. But it's called a BB or something like that. I don't know. But the shit was boring, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep. I really did. I fell asleep, woke up, tried to watch it again. I was like, you know what? This ain't it, bruv. Yeah.
At all. That game looks so trash. That's all I have to say. I seen.
Look at his back. Look what he wearing.
Yo, look at why. Look.
Why? What I don't. This is what I don't want. What I don't want is like a Metal Gear experience from a brand new game. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's one of my concerns. Metal Gear 5 was one of my maybe top 5 most disappointing games that I've ever played. Maybe top 10. And there was stuff about the game that I felt like there's no way Kojima completed this game. I feel like he got kicked off somewhere because the first mission feels like Kojima. Like that's how his games are. When you start Metal Gear 5, that whole hospital, that's what Metal Gear represents. But you get out in the desert, it's open world, you're sending soldiers up in balloons, and then like you really aren't inside of any buildings except for one mission where you're in a mansion. That's not Metal Gear. Metal Gear, it was just there was something that was off about the game. So when I see this, I want something different. So we'll see, but I won't be surprised if it's not. I won't be surprised if this is one of the best games I played or one of the most disappointing games.
Look at him with that shit on his back.
Bro.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you though, but like the story, like I am still intrigued by the story. Like it looks like it has some. Well, it sounds like it has some potential, but man, that gameplay was boring as hell. Maybe they picked the wrong section, and then bro jumped over a whole cliff effortlessly. Like, oh.
What the hell is he doing here?
I don't know. Within this
topic,
the
more I look at this, the more I'm not buying it.
You wasn't gonna buy the shit? Was you gonna beat it?
No, I honestly, just looking at those crates, I don't even want to touch the mission. Yeah, you got me.
Like I ain't gonna lie, certain aspects about it look dope. Like when he had like the things that was carrying the packages, he got on and started riding it like it was like one of the hoverboard or something like that. Like it like it's gonna have certain moments of it that's dope. But also if you hear him talk more about the game, I heard, I don't know if this is true, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I heard bro say the game ain't gonna get fun until halfway through. Excuse me?
That's and
what?
And that is one of my issues. So there was two things. One of them you mentioned I was going to talk about. The first thing, let me write down a little note. The first thing was showing too much of your game. Now, times have changed, right? And this is going to happen to everybody. You're going to remember things a certain way, and then when it's different for younger people, you're gonna be like, man, it was kind of better when it was like the way before. And the reason I'm saying that is because now I'm starting to feel like some of the excitement in games go away because in a lot of cases I think we see too much of the game. Right? Like when we was coming up, even like a few years ago, like the first few years of like Call of Duty and like early YouTube, you know what I mean? Like 2009, 2010, 2011, like we would see trailers and we would see like really small amounts of gameplay, and then we wouldn't really see much until right before the game came out or after. So like it was always something to look forward to. Your excitement stayed there. But now we're getting to a place where like we're getting sometimes like hour and a half gameplays, and I'm sure people will say, well, there's nothing wrong with that. I want to see what I'm buying. That's true. But like I'm just saying, on the surface level of excitement, like I do feel like I lose out on excitement. And a lot of times I find myself not looking at some of these gameplays and just waiting for the games to come out. But then sometimes I have to because we need to talk about it. So like I really do kind of miss not looking at stuff, you know what I mean, all the time. Go ahead, Rick.
Bro, what the hell is Norman Reedus doing?
So right now, hold on, let me see.
He got crates on his arms, crates on his back. He looked like a New York homeless man.
The way that he was in his water right now, look how he's floating, nigga. Yo, the way he almost drowned, it's crazy.
I don't know. So Trey, what do you think about, like, is it possible to show too much gameplay? Because a lot of people say no, it's not. It's not possible. It's actually better for us. And it is.
Not for Kojima.
It's better for consumers because it helps you decide whether or not you want to make the purchase.
You think for Kojima standard? Because, you know, there's so much that be going on in this game. You be getting lost sometimes.
For every consumer, as far as spending your money, seeing a lot of gameplay is great. Because you may see stuff that decides you don't want it that you will not see in a trailer, to me.
Like, if I'm watching 12 conferences a year, and like let's say for an example, and I see your game 12 times, you're showing your game too much, bro. Especially like if you keep showing different parts of the story like that, like you're taking the surprise element out of it now. Well, especially if it's from a franchise that's established that we already know what to expect. Let's say for an example, if they just keep showing, like we just got what was that, our second Last of Us trailer. If they can keep continuing to show Last of Us and they just keep showing us, we got a surprise that Joel's back. Let's say they give us a surprise that I forgot Tess. I think it's Tess. That she's back.
Tess.
No. Tess
is out of here.
Yeah, I'm saying like, but let's say for an example, because Tess like we never really like. Did we see her die? I can't remember.
Oh, she's out.
It was a long time ago.
She's out of here. Yeah.
But let's say for an example,
her friend from the DLC.
Yeah, her friend from the DLC.
She's out of here.
Whatever. Look, I'm just saying. Let's say for an example, some way they come back and they just keep showing us in one trailer she's back. And one trailer Tess is back, and another trailer everybody else is back. If you keep showing too much, and then you're taking a surprise out of it, what's the point of me actually buying the game and playing it? But if it's like, for an example, a Kojima with a whole new game like Death Stranding that we don't know too much of, as of right now, I don't feel like he's showing enough. But it is definitely possible for somebody to show too much of that game, bro. I remember I don't play Borderlands at all, so this is not my space to comment on it. But it seemed like every damn award show, conference show I was watching, they kept showing Borderlands. I'm like, God damn, how much more can people see about this game that they don't know? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Can I be honest? I still don't know what this game is about.
That's the issue.
I read that it's bringing different worlds together, combining something, projectiles and all this. Because I don't put it past me that Kojima has some of the craziest ideas in games. I just have a problem with this being his newest one, and I'm super confused. At one trailer that we saw 3 years ago, there was World War II tanks with soldiers. I think you guys remember that, right? And at the very under, you had like these demon-looking soldiers coming out from the mud and shit. And then all of a sudden, the second trailer, you had this dude swallowed a baby. And then all of a sudden, this shit right here with crates looking like No Man's Sky is just, this whole shit is confusing me. So
but to be honest, I think this is what he's going for because he's real unconventional. That could be hit or miss. We don't know.
He's like with the game. It just seems like he's like, I guess this is his typical thing, and I don't follow him a lot, but I'm hearing people saying he's usually a mysterious dude. He don't really let you know too much about the game. So, and I know his game got a lot of hidden Easter eggs and things like that. So that's basically what he like. I guess is how he's trying to handle this game, bro. Like, it's like even with the down to the genre of the game, saying this is not a regular game. This is a Stranding game. I guess they just going with a whole mysterious route, but. At one point, you gotta let us know what the hell this game is about. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Like,
and going back to the comment about him saying that the game was not going to really get good until halfway in. Today in today's gaming culture, there's so many games coming out. There's multiplayer is so big that in a single player game, that is to me a bad idea. I would call myself one of the more patient gamers that I know. Like, I don't know how many people would have spent 50 hours for Days Gone to get good. Most people that I know that I talked to was like, that's not really a good game. And
Chasing my patient?
No, you're the worst.
No, you're not. You are not.
Like, for me, Days Gone, it was so slow. But once I got to the last camp, the game really picked up. The gameplay got better. The story got really good. The presentation and the scenes were good. It had a strong finish, but that first 50 hours, nobody should have to deal with that. I generally say that gamers today will give you 3 to 4 hours. If you cannot make that impression within the first 3 to 4 hours, a lot of the player base is going to not finish the game. I mean, they're going to play something else, especially if it was a rental. People buying stuff on Steam. You could play a few hours and return it. I've played a few games on Steam. I was like, this is not really doing it for me. Let me go ahead and return this. I still have time. So you can't really have that. Your game needs to leave a lasting impression within the first 3 to 4 hours. Some people won't even give you that much in a single player setting. I mean, halfway through, it's ridiculous. Question for y'all and people from the chat.
What's good, largest?
Tell me a game that you played and for the first 4 hours you was like, this game sucks, and then after that it was amazing. And I'm not saying that because there's no games. I'm saying that because there are a bunch of games that are that way. I just want to know if y'all have any. I'll go first.
Think about it.
Kingdom Hearts 1. I spent like the first 3+ hours on the island. I was like, yo, this is for kids. What the fuck is this? Where's the game that I seen the trailers for with Mickey Mouse and Donald and visiting all these places and completing this? Where's that game? Because I was just on an island with these little ass kids and like kid versions of Final Fantasy characters that I was familiar with from like Final Fantasy. This shit sucks. But I kept playing, and then after that, it was one of my favorite franchises ever. That's my example.
I don't know. Maybe. I think Red Dead 1. When I first started to play Red Dead, it's like, oh man, bro. Especially once you get on the farm and you start doing all that the herding shit, annoying as hell. Took so damn long, but once you actually get into the mucking and grind of the game, that's one of my favorite games of all time, bro. Especially the trip to Mexico and things like that. But Red Dead started off slow as hell, bro. Again, I want to put that game down a few times. And the matter of fact, the only reason why I finished it is because That was the only game I had at the time, really. So I think Red Dead. And
did-
Skyrim too. I see somebody say Skyrim. Skyrim was another one.
I did.
Skyrim was boring as hell.
I actually this was years ago. Like years ago. I played Red Dead and I got to the hurting part and I was like, this game is fucking trash. And I stopped playing it. And then like 3 years later I did a walkthrough and that's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yep.
And the second one is another one. Actually, the second one started off real good though. And then it slowed down. Go ahead, Ricky.
I got like 4.
Give us 2. Just give me 2. Give me 2.
I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts, but since you said that one, I was gonna say Elder Scrolls. Shenmue 1.
Shenmue 1.
Had
Absolutely.
such a slow ass start, but at the time that I played it, I had nothing else to play, and it just had such a great atmosphere to the game. I really enjoyed it at that time. Right now, it would probably be boring. And another one, I was either gonna go with Elder Scrolls Skyrim, or even, believe it or not, I was gonna say The Sims. Because
my bad, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say The Sims because if anybody actually played The Sims, you would realize that the game really starts picking up after several hours of finally building and finally getting everything together. As soon as like you build up all these characters, their personalities. Now it's not a boring game, tedious like what Chase is saying with Kingdom Hearts. Whereas Kingdom Hearts, you really thought like, oh, I'm not going nowhere. And as soon as you hit that last coconut and you fight that dude with the wooden sword and you see shit picking up, game became lit. But if not, I would use Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Okay.
Like,
that shit crazy.
I just think that like a lot of the games that we named are obviously older games, and the only reason why we got through those games is because that's all we had to play.
Yep.
Now with it being so many options, like games is getting exposed, but I don't have time for you to open yourself up later on in the game. Like make yourself interesting in the first 3 or 4 hours, or I got something else to do. It's like with music. Games are in the current state of music right now. Back then, you can buy an album and you can play it, and then play it 3 or 4 times, and it got better and better. But now it's new music dropping every day. You don't got time for something to grow on you, and it's the same way with games. I just feel like if your game ain't good so far, man, it's just too much. It's too much else for me to play.
Yep.
Would y'all say Fallout would also fall in that category?
Yep.
The beginning of
really
Fallout.
I never could get into Fallout. I could see where it would get exciting, but I never wanted to spend the time to get there. So I never really got that much into Fallout to make it to that point. And games are not. I mean, they're pretty much the same price that we've been paying as far as like the initial game. We have PlayStation Plus, we have Xbox Game Pass, we have Steam, we have all these sales, we have all these cheap indies. So there's a lot more options for people. When I was coming up, like when I got Kingdom Hearts or like Metal Gear, like I'm gonna be playing this for the next month at least. And so me and my friends had a system where we would both buy a different game and then we would trade each other when we was done, because that was the only way I would get to play multiple games. So I that's where I got a lot of my patience from, is because that's what I had to do.
I have a question for y'all.
Sure.
Y'all got one game y'all could say that had like a fast pickup on it? Like I'm talking about like immediate fast pickup.
Max Payne 3.
Max Payne. It's always Max Payne. This gen.
Even with scares, I was gonna say the Evil Within.
Yakuza 0 got me right in there. Sekiro, Neo,
y'all played the Evil Within 2, right?
Uncharted, definitely.
Uncharted was
the Evil
good
Within 2.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
A lot of the games.
I could be mistaken. I don't know why, but I have a good memory of one of the Kane and Lynch games being action packed in the beginning. I can't remember.
Kane and Lynch?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. You was in a tunnel or some shit, like when you first started up. I think a cave or something. That shit was fire too.
So I'm gonna just read some of the people from the chat. Their games that started off slow and they really enjoy it. We got
Dark Souls. You're right. Bugging.
Shin said No Man's Sky, which I'm going to play that again because I heard that's the best turnaround of a game of all time. We got State of Decay 2 from DOA Fly High. Drew said Witcher 3. Absolutely, bro. That is one of the best games I ever played. That's current gen. Super slow start. And like 15 hours slow.
Which game?
Witcher 3.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that shit.
She said Minecraft. We got Red Dead from multiple people, of course. Dead Rising 2 from Phantom 75. The new Mafia from Jamal. Infamous Second Son. I thought that had a great start, but he feels like it was slow. Persona 5. Derek, absolutely.
Definitely.
The story on Persona kept me engaged while the gameplay picked up. But the gameplay got better and better the whole time as you play through the game for for 50, 90, 100 plus hours. Red Dead 2, obviously. Prototype. I really enjoyed Prototype. Gears 4. Jay Rich said Leisure Suit Larry. Kenneth said Fallout Vegas. Dynasty Warriors. I hear Dynasty
I've never
Warriors,
been a fan of that shit.
Dynasty Warriors getting
trash.
That game that currently people are dragging that game.
Because they did an open world type of Dynasty Warriors game. Why?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was watching a Jim Sterling video maybe like 2 months, maybe last month about how he was a huge Dynasty Warrior fan. He doesn't like what they've done with the new game. They took away combos and things like that. Metal Gear 5, Sonic Heroes. So there's plenty of games.
It sounds crazy, but I think the best pacing game I've ever played has to be like Pokemon game. As crazy as it sounds. This has the best pace.
God of War had an amazing pace.
God of War had a great pace too.
The whole series is like that. Batman has a wonderful pace. The whole series is like that. Assassin's Creed, which one? Resident Evil.
Y'all fucked with Bulletproof as a kid, so it was lit.
Let me go ahead and read any donations that we may have missed. We did have some people that came through. We're going to move on. We're going to talk about State of the Play. I'm going to skip some of these. I don't want this to drag on for too long. Shout out to... Dang, man. It's hard to keep up. Okay, here we go. Whoa, Trey, they got a nice comment for you. I'm going to read this, too. Hold on, let me... King Rasta said, "Well, I played Dead by Daylight." Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Thanks for the donation, for the second donation to stream. For your second donation. Dead by Daylight, Friday 13th, man. I'm not, this is just my personal opinion. I understand why other people have fun, but for me personally, those games stink. I can't, bro. I'm so beyond running through like fields and either killing or being killed. And in that issue ties in with my dislike for battle royale games. I don't like just the running through fields shit, and then I can't get with it, bro. Calm Chaos, longtime fan, finally caught y'all live again. I just got accepted into my dream college. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Real shit. Thank you for your support,
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, man. Sir Darko says submissive bottom trend in building. Let's go.
Darko.
And you bottom down there?
We're going to end up getting you out of here, bro.
_create Kojima is better with story than gameplay. That's 100%, but there was a time where his gameplay was in front of most people's gameplay, especially in the PS2, PS3 era, and partially during PS4. But the narrative definitely got you through the story. Sir Darko got 2 other donations. Me and Trey cuddle and watch Smack DVDs.
Darko, this next comment may get you out of here, dog.
He said Ricky ain't patient. He remembers Killer Instinct. Yo, Darko, you a true OG of this shit. We've been doing this podcast for years.
What's his name?
I'm not telling you.
Darko.
Shout out to Jersey Love. What y'all guys got going on? Keep it up. I was wondering what I got to do to be a part of a group with y'all. Very laid back. I mean, I don't know, man. It's pretty random. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes we reach out. We try to get people for different stuff, and then they cool and they end up sticking around, man, honestly. So it's not like a process where we just yo, I want you know what I'm saying? Or Ricky do that with men. No Chill Will said
Yo, what? Yo, you oh shit. I'm gonna say it, Trey.
No.
Yo,
Chase,
I'm sorry, yo. No Chill with the $10 donation. DeMayo, Ruiz, and Gummies together, they form Ballhead Nation. Ricky, your time is coming. You'll be bald one day. You're not safe. Shit, most dudes. Well, I'm sorry, Ricky. That was inappropriate. You made me play Dream Daddy, man. So
that was crazy.
I'm not letting that go. And I do want to do the game L's game. We got to figure out a way to make this work. Facts. All right, moving on. Y'all got anything y'all want to add? Any questions? Anything?
Anybody that brings up Killer Instinct in the chat, you might get time to just let y'all know. Next topic, please.
Let's talk about the Fortnite bots. Shout out to the homies over at GamingIlluminati.com. I don't have their. I gotta start getting their image back on here. I don't know what happened. It's not on here. I went to their site. Obviously, I got a shit ton of news from them. But Fortnite now is going to be adding bots. I guess
that game sucked.
They're going.
What the fuck wrong with them, man?
They're going. Oh shit, Lord Jesus. Yeah, that's tough.
What?
Yo, the Cyberpunk straight up. The Cyberpunk.
Oh, she had them Yetis out.
Yo, Cyberpunk got the gaming Yetis out. I can't do nothing, bro. That shit was. I downloaded that gameplay from YouTube. Anyway, there's going to be bots on Fortnite now, and people. I guess this was part of a conversation for a while. When you start when you first start, I don't know if they're going to. I don't know what their skill system is. I ain't played that shit since last summer, so I don't know what Fortnite is even at this point. But they're going to have bots that play like regular people on the game now, and they're saying the higher your skill level, the less bots you're going to run into. Thoughts?
Family, get that shit out of here, man. Don't want to play versus no goddamn bots, man. Like, as far as what I know, the only multiplayer game that I do remember with bots, I know there may be some other ones, was Titanfall. And people hated that shit in Titanfall. What is making them think that this is what people want, bro? Are they doing this because of skill, or maybe is it because, I don't know, maybe Fortnite player count may be dropping, but I doubt it. But this ain't it. This ain't it. And this is just another. This seems like it's another one of those cases where Epic is doing something that the Fortnite community gonna end up hating, bro. They added a sword that was a beast. I got on there the other day just for stream's sake to be funny, but they got mix in that game. They adding bots, bro. What's next? Like that game ass, dog. What's next, bro?
Thoughts, Ricky? Thoughts?
I'm not playing Fortnite anymore. I removed it from my PS library. The fact that they added bots, that's crazy. They had robots in the game too. People were actually playing as transforming robots.
Yeah, mix. Yeah, she's
Hey, Ricky.
What?
You are a disco ninja. Unfortunately for us, we're going to have to reinstall that trash.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna be playing with an AI clever.
No.
Bro, imagine playing Fortnite. You having a good build fight, and you get shot down by AI clever.
AI Plever, AI Plever, they always know. Y'all always hear me screaming how. It's especially when it's AI Plever. Like, what's AI Plever? It's AI Plever. Real quick, we was playing 2K one day, and there was a dude on the other team. His name was AI Plever, and we thought his name was AI Player because we read it in passing, but it was AI Plever. So now every time somebody got an AI on their team or on your team, you AI Plever. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to play with AI Plever. That was the problem with what was it, Titanfall?
Yeah, Titanfall. Don't nobody want this shit, bro.
Nobody's
That's
playing.
some of the dumbest shit.
I mean, I feel bad.
Like, but besides Titanfall, has there has there ever been another game that has bots in online? I can't remember.
I'm sure somebody from the chat will be able to tell us. I can't think of any off top.
That is ass.
Did we watch Malice in the Palace? Yeah.
No.
Moving on from that. We got 2 more donations. No will chill. Wait. Hold on. God damn it.
We got H-Hour, AI bots.
No chill. I said no will chill. No chill will said Ricky at power bottom. This is getting crazy. Jersey Love said he had to restart the chat. Thank you, bro.
You said who said that? You said no chill will?
No. Carl Banks said my beats.
No chill will. You said that. I think you're a spot. Aren't you a mod on my channel? Thank you. You've been blocked.
Darko said Ricky wears K-Swiss, Rocket wear jeans, and foul.
Who said that? Who said that?
Fofty said it. Zeffy G said when the Borderlands 3 live stream coming. Borderlands 3 will be out here, at least for me. I don't know who else is getting it. I would like some of the guys to get it, or
Chase is buying it for us, Chad.
We might have to work out a game share type of deal or something like that. I do want to try it out, but 2K is definitely out. We're still grinding out our secondary characters and stuff. So once the 2K grind is over, you'll start to see more stuff like that. But thank you. Moving on.
Had bots? I don't remember.
Real quick, let's not spend too much time on this. We finally spent some time on a Modern Warfare beta. We had 3 weekends of the beta. I didn't play the first week. I was out of town. 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Ricky, thoughts? Are you muted? No thoughts?
You said about the Modern Warfare beta?
Yes.
It is a very fun game that kind of trickles my stress. That sometimes I want to choke the life out of real humans, and it puts me in a weird position in life where I have to decide on whether or not I want to do jail time or if I just would want to delete the game. But I've had a great time playing, and I just think it's because of how the game feels. The game feels good, but I wish I knew the address of all the enemy teammates because they play like bitches. The game is very fun. I think the guys can agree. I'll ask the question after, but you guys can give your thoughts. I'm still excited to play the game when the game come out. There's a lot of things I liked about the game, but there's a lot of shit they need to address. So I'll say that, and then after you guys go, I'll ask you guys the question.
Okay. Trey, thoughts?
I'm conflicted, bro. Like, cause Call of Duty, bro. Every year I got a love-hate relationship, bro. I said I was done at the last year, but I played this, and goddamn it, I think they got me, bro.
Yeah.
This shit, like, it was just fun, and it was also annoying as hell, though, bro. Because some of the guns in the game got to be tweaked and edited, bro. Like patched, bro. And I know it's too early. It's too early to say it, but that DMR that looks like a shotgun, that shit gotta be fixed, bro. But I was playing it, and like at first I was playing it raging about the maps. I hate some of the maps. I don't like how team deathmatch is on this game at all, bro. I just like the camping is ridiculous. But once we actually decided to get on headquarters and play it, the damn game was fun, bro, because headquarters encouraged the other team to move around. I like the time to kill. I don't really have too much problem with too many other weapons besides the ones that need to be patched, but it was cool. It was cool, bro. Oh, Ground War? That shit is a straight up Battlefield ripoff. I'm not playing that shit. That shit is straight up carbon copy.
Wait, Trey. It's a ripoff, but did you have fun playing it though?
I mean, I was cooking, but man, I ain't playing that shit, dog, bro. It was a dude on the tank camping on a mountain. I don't trust the Call of Duty community to play a 25v25. You ain't gonna see me in there often. I'm gonna keep it honest, bro.
Yeah, it's dumb, Chase.
Okay. Chat, y'all gonna hear me say this multiple times when the game releases and all throughout the next 1 year of Modern Warfare.
The views of his is his only and his is only.
I'd like to say that, like, if you're a person who does not care about dying and how many times you die in the game, you will much enjoy Modern Warfare. For all the people who care about dying and you want to earn kill streaks and you like to move around, you're going to have to find another way to play the game in its current state. And I'm going to say it again, in its current state. All right? The game. I mean, I was streaming with Ricky. I rage quit the first game. I think I rage quit the second game. And then I think I got back on, and I think I rage quit again. I rage quit that game so many times. It's ridiculous. But for whatever reason, within maybe 30 minutes to an hour, I'm like, hey, let me try to go ahead and get back on here and play again. I don't know what it is about the game.
Facts.
Because it's fun, but it's not fun. I don't know how that's fucking possible. And if you played the game, you will understand what I mean. Like, this game, your experience is going to be 100% determined by the lobby. If you're in a lobby where people move, you'll enjoy the game. We were playing headquarters because that was the only mode to me that made it feel like your traditional Call of Duty for people that like to move. I know how we play. I know how the squad play. And I'm not saying this is the right way to play, but like, we like to move around. So for me to kind of sit back and wait for people to come to me for an entire match, that's boring. But like, to a degree, that's how you have to play, or you're gonna get beasted. Straight up and down. I was watching the Market J, who is a Call of Duty god, at least in public matches, for the person that's gonna come in and correct me. I watched him play on Facebook. The Mark of J went 14-13. And with every kill, I could see the disappointment in his face. And he straight up said, I could tell y'all already I'm not going to be good at this game. And if he's not good, just think, I don't have a chance, and neither do most of you. People are going to come in here and swear that they rush and they're amazing players. But the reality is, this game is, you have to slow down or you're going to get fucked up. period. I'm going to say this is my last thing. We're going to wait for the full game to come out. There are things that the game needs to fix. Kill streaks have to go. Score streaks need to return. Do not give campers additional tools. Now that there are no score streaks, that pussy...
No, there is score streaks.
No. Well, wait a minute. There's kill streaks.
There's score streaks.
But you have to put something on for that.
They just removed it for the beta.
They're changing it back to score streaks?
So they have it's supposed to be an option. It's not a perk. The only perk is specialist.
Okay, so how do we get score streaks back?
So this is how it works essentially. In the game, you could decide. For people who's gonna pick kill streaks, you're gonna struggle. We've seen how we struggle getting kills because it's all gun kills like Black Ops 1. For people who play the objective, you would switch off the ticker that's in your class setup to put it as a score streak, which means if you capture points, you get assists. If you take my kill, whatever I guess little bonus that came from that all goes like Black Ops 4, like how Black Ops is doing it. But they didn't have that option in the beta.
What
traditional score streaks?
Question.
What?
What advantage would I have to pick kill streaks over score streaks though?
For people who don't play the objective, that's where they fucked up.
But that doesn't make
No. When they first made the announcement, it sounded great on paper. But now that I see for people who pick kill streaks,
why would you?
It's gonna be crazy camping.
It's always easier to get score streaks. Think about it. If you do 50 damage to somebody and I finish them, you don't get a kill. You get plus 50. That would go to a score streak, but not a kill streak. It'll always be easier to get score streaks. So I'm trying to know the trade-off.
So my thing is, at first, this is everything that's been happening before the beta sounded great on paper, but now that we see, if we play the objective, we're gonna be good. But I can see how playing as the killer, like getting kills for streaks, is gonna possibly be the worst thing ever because you're gonna see a bunch of campers. The only thing I thought was good was specialist, being that it was a perk, and also the kill chain, which is something you get to relap your kill streaks.
But
I don't have a problem with that though.
I do, because if I am 15-0, I should not have to die to get my kill streaks again. And you do without kill chain, but in order to put kill chain on, you have to forego shrapnel. You have to forego tracker.
Can we be honest?
What?
The only counter to that is you seen how these weirdos. Ooh, I almost said it. Ooh,
hey yo, no. Look, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get, which is why I said I won't be using kill chain until we learn the game. So I know what you're getting at.
It's like, imagine, you see how they were camping, right?
Yes.
Thank God you can't overlap kill streaks in that demo the way they were playing.
They weren't really earned. People generally weren't earning a lot of kill streaks except for the 35v35 or whatever mode that was. And a lot of the TDMs, it's personal UAV, it's airstrike, and it's UAV. You don't see a whole lot of fucking chopper gunners and all that other stuff. Tanks, you might see that on occasion, but most of the scores at the end of the game are closer to a 1 KD. You're not seeing the 40 and 5s like you used to see. But getting back to what I was saying earlier, you cannot give campers tools, okay? Rushers don't seem to get enough tools in your game. So the worst thing that you could do is give people a reason to not move. And by you having kill streaks and not score streaks in objective modes, you're giving people a reason to not move from their camp spot, which is why I was raging, because there was a guy sitting in a window who was just looking at our flag and he didn't even have it and was shooting us as we came out.
Yes, bro.
He has no incentive.
I died right next to you. Yep.
Right. He had no incentive to move. Like,
yes, bro.
My final thing I'm gonna say is year to year, Call of Duty never changes for campers. They get to play the same style with little to no change every year. But if you're a person who likes to move, you have to deal with the changes of the game every time. I don't like that is a thing. Why could a camper just do what they always do? And in fact, to some degree, they could be even more campy. But then, like, if you want to move around, you got to figure out, how am I going to get through this? Because the time to kill is extremely fast, especially after Black Ops 4. Like,
kind of glad. I like it.
I'm not going to lie. And we played Black Ops 4 the other day. We was on there fucking people up. On Modern Warfare, I am terrible at that game. I don't know what it is. I feel like my gun comes up too slow. I don't feel like I can really lock on and shoot people fast enough. But that's just me. Anybody got anything they want to add?
Oh, my bad. Chat said Trey, you good? Yeah, I was playing this game and I was losing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was the 3 questions. The 3 things that Modern Warfare did right. And I'll go first.
Chase a hotep. You know what that mean, brother? Talking about aligning your chakras and all that other bullshit. Go ahead.
Wait. What he said?
He said Chase is a hotep. I don't know how many people know what hotep is. I'm sure Trey knows what it is. But
I know what that is. I'm just shocked. You brought up chakras, your third eye
I'm
open.
just saying, third. Yeah, you know.
My shit closed, B.
All right.
Keep that shit open.
All right. You wanted 3 things we liked, the 3 things we didn't.
Yeah. So you want me to go first? Give
Sure.
you guys a thing. So
No, you
3
go
things.
last. Let Trey go first. You go
All right,
last.
get back.
Go ahead, Trey.
Man, I don't really remember, man.
It's fucked up. He threw you on the spot. He told you to go last before.
All right. I'll go.
I think I got it. So one thing that I'm gonna go with the 3 things that I dislike the most. Number 1, I'm Claymores, bro. These new shit's dumb, bro.
OP.
Claymores, yo, I'm tired of them goddamn Claymores, man. That shit. Oh my god. Number 2, I don't like. I don't know what it's called, but when you're sprinting and then you try to stop and shoot, I run and gun all the time.
Sprint out time.
That small little delay that you have when you're trying to pull up your gun to shoot, it's not like let's say if you are a dude that's watching it and you didn't play the game, if you just watching gameplay, you might not notice it. But if you used to play Call of Duty in the past, that small little delay is dumb annoying. I can't stand that shit. And number 3, it got to be some of the maps, bro, with all of the camping spots that they have on this thing, bro. It's like it's too many spots for dudes to camp. Yeah. And so the things that I love the SMGs in the game, man. The MP7 was absolutely fire, bro. The time to kill was another thing that I did like. And struggling to find a third. Y'all had to come back to me for my third.
Okay. What did you like? Oh, you just did it. My bad.
Yeah.
Damn, Trey, you just killed my whole shit, bro. What don't I like? The maps. I don't. You gotta wait for the full game. Hey, yo, I got criticized on World War II reaction video for people saying he's complaining about the maps he hasn't played. We've been playing Call of Duty since 2007. We can look at maps and know that the maps are not going to be good. I've never seen a map that I say, oh, this is going to be ass, and I was wrong. Not once. Every map design is so important that you don't know how important it is until you get into bad maps. Black Ops 4 has bad maps. The best maps on Black Ops 4 are remakes. So that should tell you how important maps are. World War II had bad maps. To me, this game has bad maps. They have a different philosophy for the way they're doing maps, and that's how I know the maps are bad. At least the 3 that they showed that we played on the beta. The full game might be different, but I don't believe it will. I truly believe that with these new mechanics and their new gameplay philosophy, that some of the other maps. So imagine this gameplay with these new innovations on Modern Warfare 2 maps. And it's like, well, you want 3-lane maps. I'm not saying that because Modern Warfare 2 had a lot of maps that weren't 3-lane, that were big, but they were still fast-paced, like Afghan and stuff like that. So I don't want to hear that shit. But I don't like the maps. The cave map is just god-awful. I don't like... This is just me. This is like not a big issue, but it kind of is for me. I'm a player that likes to help the team out and run UAV and counter a lot. And I like to be annoying. I like to take the other team's radar from them and give my team radar the whole game. You can't do that this time. They're in the kill streaks are in tiers, so you can't run 2 kill streaks from the same tier. So it's either you have to pick UAV or counter UAV. So I don't really care for that, and I don't like kill streaks. I like score streaks because they reward people who like to get out there and play the objective. If somebody decides they're going to lay on the roof and snipe people, they can earn kill streaks. I don't like it. So I could show y'all my legs. Slinky is cleaning me up. What do I like? I love. Graphically, it looks really good.
I think that might be my third. I do like how the game look, bro. I was running on PC.
Oh, dude. Yeah. We was on crossplay, big W, and it was so. It was like I don't want to say it was a seamless experience because we did have some problems, but I don't know if that was because of crossplay. I think it was just the beta. But as far as the crossplay, we had like little to no problem partying up. You have your Activision account that ties in with whatever platform you're on. So like half of us was playing on the PC with a controller, and the other half was on PS4. We were all on Discord together, so we was able to communicate. But like it was so easy to team up, and like if one person has a keyboard in your party, then it opens up you to like it opens you up to play with other keyboard people. But if nobody's using the keyboard, then they will put you against controller users on whatever platform. So once you get in there, even though we were on PC, there were no keyboard and mouse users, maybe except for like one match. I really like that.
We accidentally went into the wrong one. All I heard was, "Oh, we got some consoles," so we got out of there.
What else? I'd have to really think long and hard about the third one. I will take this kill time over Black Ops 4. Maybe that's my answer. But I do feel like I die in 2 bullets and I kill in about 6, though, unfortunately. But go ahead, Ricky.
I think you said it. 3 things I like. Number 1 is definitely crossplay. I think for people who want to like, because we get it all the time from subs. Yo, do you got it for the Xbox? Do you got it for the PC? This is probably the best thing ever. And cross progression. Yo, the fact that you jumped on your Activision account, my prestige, my level, my gun classes went from my PC to my PS4 0 problems. And did you guys experience any lag between crossplay when you played online?
No.
And when they said dedicated servers, did you believe it? Because I didn't lag not once in this beta. Where we went wrong was every time the match ended, we had a problem jumping into another match. But them matches, I didn't experience no jitters. I didn't experience no lag outs. We did experience times where it like disconnected us from server. You know, like once or twice, you know, it kicked us all out of the party, like from server. That was like once or twice. But that was a W. And number 2 had to be like the gunsmith. The gunsmith feature in the game. They only gave us a sneak peek of like the attachments. And depending on your challenges, you unlocked other parts of the gun to customize. Chase, I think you've asked me. You was like, yo, how do you have a silencer on the AUG bar? It's because I played a certain way. It unlocked those barrels, but it looked like it was disappear for Chase. But imagine 30 to 60 attachments per gun. Like that, this gunsmith really opened up that door. And I'm glad they didn't combine regular perks with those attachments of weapon perks. Because I went back to Black Ops 4, and those attachments are ass compared to like what I see Modern Warfare has. And I would actually have to say, like, mechanically, the sounds in the game is amazing, but they need to tune that shit. Because I could not hear you guys. Them footsteps gave me PTSD. The shit was creeping. What were you gonna say, Trey?
They need to fix when you open the damn game on PC, they get rape. Fam, no matter how many times you turn it down, as soon as you open it back up, your ears are wrapped. Fix it.
Last thing. I know he said 3 things, but I'm going to say this and then we're going to move on and talk about state of the play before we wrap it up. We're just over at like the 1 hour mark. So dude, listen. When I first started playing Call of Duty, very few people had headsets. So very few people actually heard footsteps. Now everybody has headsets. The footsteps on the game. This is another camper's tool. I'm not saying take the footsteps out, but dead silence needs to go in the perk slot. I am so sick of people turning all the way around because they hear my horseshoes from everywhere. The sound is so immersive that you can 100% pinpoint people their direction. No problem. And I'm playing with earbuds. I don't like to have to use my gaming headset. It's uncomfortable compared to earbuds. I used to love using my gaming headset, but the shit kind of looks funny. Like, look at Trey's head right now. This shit look funny as shit. Headsets, I don't know what it is, bro. But like,
thanks. I don't like how this shit be looking, bro.
Yeah, like, if you just watch my videos, like, you'll see that I use my headset like less and less each year. I feel like I have to do it. We hear our teammates' footsteps. The footsteps, if they want to leave them at that volume, then there needs to be a perk, not a field order. What is a field order? A field order is a skill that has to recharge. That's temporary.
It's like the specialist, but way more
toned down. So like, if you want silent footsteps, you have to wait for them to charge, and then you turn them on.
I think it's way more balanced.
I mean, the feet, bro. It's just everybody's camping and listening for footsteps. Why would I move?
I think we shouldn't be able to hear our own foot. Like, I shouldn't be able to hear my teammates' foot.
See,
like, let them mute that.
Man,
yeah, no, you know why? Because think about it. If they can't distinguish like whose footsteps is like who's walking, if they can lower like my teammates' footsteps, I'm fine with that. So like, but then it'll be kind of cheesy because
no, that's cheese. That's going to help campers.
Cheese.
They could do that, but please, if Dead Silence was in the like the third tier or the second tier, that would bring a lot more balance to the game, dog. Because a lot of people have no gun skill. It's already like a little harder to shoot on that game compared to the other games. But now they don't need gun skill. They can fucking hear you across the room. It's crazy, bro. It's.
Wait, one thing I want to say was a big W before we stop. Big W and then became a big L. They removed the mini map, had users look at the compass marker on the very top. People became so shaky and campy that they had to bring it back. And one thing I'm going to say is, I think, Chase, you mentioned, in some cases, let them bring it back because the way people play was so bad. I'm just upset that, like, people were really bitching because they removed the mini-map. Like, that was crazy.
That is a core mechanic of Call of Duty. So I understand why every single person didn't like that was gone. I'm not saying that it bothered me like those people, but that is literally a core mechanic of the game that was all of a sudden gone for like a Fortnite compass.
Yo, one of the things that I do not like is that new compass. I hate that shit. I don't like looking up to see what people shooting at. It's too far. I know it's right there at the top of my screen, but I want to keep my eyes center focused or whatever. It's too far for me to look up, and it's not. And it's muscle memory for me to look up on the other side of the mini map where dudes simply shooting from. I don't like that new shit at all, bro. Look, call me a noob, camp, or whatever you want to call me. That shit's trash. I hate it.
Last thing, we spent a lot more time on this. Call of Duty seems to go from one extreme to the next. Black Ops 4 has the fog of war mechanic. And a lot of people, you realize you played the whole game. I guarantee you somebody in here has played Black Ops 4 the whole year, and you have not figured out why people know you're coming behind them, even though you have silent footsteps. It's because of fucking fog of war. There is a little vision cone that is in front of the enemies. If you appear in that cone, whether you shoot or not, people can see you if they have Team Link and other shit. So flanking was pretty much dead on Black Ops 4. That's why everybody seemed to be so weird to turn around. So they went from having the fog of war to a compass and no mini-map. They need to just like...
I'm going to be real though. I'm going to be honest. Look, because I know we definitely trying to change the thing, but I'll be real. They added 2 types of UAVs. That personal one,
I like
which
that.
Is like 2. It was like 2 kills.
Well,
like,
Hardline is 2 kills.
And if they made it like that, what?
Hardline's 2 kills.
Yeah, Hardline 2 kills. Like, I really did not mind because I love the screen real estate. It's cool. I was fine with that. So I was okay with them removing the mini map because I feel like with this game, remember, Infinity Ward's Call of Duty's always had a brown gray texture. I can actually see now. However they work this game, like the enemy types. I just don't like and remove the damn shit that Trey was talking about. What's the point of having the mini map back and the bar?
No, because then you gotta turn your character in the direction of the dot and then get like, we like to have information on our screen. The kill times are extremely fast. So we need to know where people are in order for us to be able to actually be consistent.
Oh.
Because you can die so fast. I need to know that this guy's behind me. Oh, but he was at 135 south or whatever that shit is. Go ahead, bro.
You said state of play?
We're going to talk about that right after this.
All right, so I'll kick it off with one thing. I'll kick it off.
Well, you about to get state of play?
State of play because it's Call of Duty in it too.
Hold on. We got a couple donations, and then there's a couple other quick news things, and then we'll get to state of play. Shout out to King Rasta. He did say For Honor has AI bots when this that they scale from 1 to 3. So I didn't play For Honor enough to know that. Thank you, bro. Juan Dixon is here for you, Trey. He said, "Where's little helmet?"
Yo, I don't know what helmet is, man. Well, I actually made helmet on 2K, but my player shooting stinks, so we're gonna have to make another one.
Extra Foreskin says, "Should I peel it back like a convertible or what?" Wow. No chill, no chill. Will you mean to tell me Trey album better than?
What's his name?
Extra Foreskin. Yeah.
And this nigga said, "Should I peel it back?"
That's nasty.
You're a different kind of nigga when you're in the YouTube comment section.
Slightly biased Kobe Bryant fan. This game is good, but the way the community loves the camp just
I
messes
like
up the
your
experience.
name, man. You my kind.
Thank you, bro.
Guy.
Tyrus, when I was in the match versus y'all during the beta, it was probably one of my best matches I played out of both weekends. We probably was in there getting.
But you was on your bag on us or something?
He
You want to
was
get
probably
blocked?
filling that bag up. That's tough. Real quick, for anybody that gives a shit, there's a Rockstar game launcher for PC. So if you play GTA and other stuff like that, you'll be able to run it from the launcher. Unfortunately, that also means you have to make another account for another game client. So right now we have Steam, Uplay, Origin, Battle.net, the Epic Store, Greenland Gaming.
Hold on, let me go and go to my
GOG.
desktop. You got something.
There's like a lot of those things.
You got the Blizzard joint.
Blizzard. So that's like, I just said like 9 of them.
Bethesda.
Bethesda has one.
Why? Bro?
So enjoy having another account that you need to keep track of. So that's fine. Hopefully they support the launcher and everything because I don't know if y'all remember the games for Windows was trash. By the way, Anthem is on EA Access. What choice did you have, EA?
That shit out of here, man.
What choice?
Anybody playing the broken promises? Nigga, that's, man.
Sunset Overdrive has been acquired by PlayStation. Xbox has lost another. One Xbox.
Yo, if you bought an Xbox at the start of the generation and you ain't buy another one, just know, man, therapy. It's a good option for you, man. Xbox ain't at this generation, bro. They can't even hold nothing, bro.
Sunset Overdrive was so fun for me, and I really wanted a sequel. We never got it, and now I feel like we're going to get it because PlayStation bought the rights to the game. And like the game, fun fact: the people that made Sunset Overdrive are the same company that made Spider-Man, which is fucking amazing, by the way. Call of Duty, Overwatch is on the Switch and is doing very well. The Switch is winning. I don't know how they're getting these games to run on that console though.
Man, did you see The Witcher? They making them shits look fugly as hell. That's how they getting them.
Yeah, but to be able to have the single player experiences that we do when we sit in front of the TV and monitor on the go, you gotta have a trade off. I mess with it honestly, like, cause there's games that we can't play on on handhelds. Like you can't play The Witcher. Like you're able to play The Witcher on the go now. Like that's kind of excellent.
If you're not a person that don't care about graphics like that, like I don't care about graphics that much. Like you're never gonna see me. Oh, I got a 2070 super. No, you're never gonna see me do all of that. Go all about frame rates, something like that. But if a game too damn ugly, I ain't gonna play it though. I ain't gonna lie. Like it gotta look halfway decent. And man, I haven't seen Overwatch, but if you look how they made The Witcher look, shit, I don't know. I'm gonna be playing that.
All right, last thing before we talk about State of the Play, which it's not going to be too long. State of the Play was very short. Gears 5 has a 85 on Metacritic. Now, we don't talk about Metacritic in here. I don't give a fuck about review scores. That's never deterred me from getting a game I was already interested in. I've never used Metacritic in a discussion about what game was better than another game because I am not on Metacritic. Metacritic is just a review aggregation site that averages the scores of a whole bunch of different review sites to get their score, right? If you're one of those people, man, I don't know why you're doing that. People don't care about review scores. The only reason I'm even bringing this up is because to me, an 85 is a fantastic score. Yeah, but these people are so keyed in on seeing the 95s, 98s that people say like 78s are trash and like, what? 80? That's a great score. So I'm definitely getting Gears. I have Xbox Game Pass anyway.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We could get you. You can get the key, like no problem. Like,
yeah, already. I mean, I can just download it on Game Pass. But like, I just wanted to throw that out there. People get too caught up in that stupid ass shit.
I want to say though, for a game. Oh no, go Trey, go. You go, bro.
I don't know why people get so caught up in other people's opinions, bro. I don't watch reviews. I've always been telling people I don't give a goddamn about a review, bro. Those are just opinions, bro. If you think the game is good yourself, go on ahead, bro. I say this all the time. One of my favorite games of the generation is The Order. Go look at The Order's review score. You think I give a goddamn what they say? Most of the people that do the reviews don't even play games. Let's keep it a bean. So I don't care. I don't. And then also, even with that, like, let's say if you cared about review scores, why are you complaining about that game getting the 85 when the 85 is a good score, bro? Like, I don't know. People just.
I'm confused as to when a game that's been over almost 15 years old of a franchise is getting an 85. That's bad. That is quite amazing for a game that lasted that long. I don't see many games, with the exception of like say a God of War or GTA, that can get high numbers like that. We see games that pretty much die out and have Gears, and where Gears ended up like with Gears of War Judgment, then Gears 4, to see that Gears 5 really got up there with an 85. I don't give a shit what people say. And I shout out to everybody who I be watching, but dudes be too invested, man. I see it's fucked up, man.
I'm so weird. First of all, there's only a handful of people reviews that I even watch or respect, and that's not to say that I agree with everyone, but like I respect a lot of people's reviews, because at the very least, even if we don't agree, if you can actually explain in detail in a way that makes sense why you don't like a game or why you do like a game, that works for me. Some people are just ridiculous, bro. I a lot of times I watch reviews after I beat a game already, just to see if they notice what I noticed, or if they agree, or like if we were on the same line of thinking. Like I do it all the time. Like Angry Joe, I watch all his reviews after I play the game. I don't really watch reviews before I play a game. Now, don't get me wrong. Now there's exceptions to everybody's rule. If I'm looking at a game and that shit get like a 31, I'm not buying that game. That's pretty fucking low. A line got to be drawn somewhere. Murder Soul Suspect.
Damn.
I don't know if it was a 31. That shit was like a 45.
That shit don't even got a score. That shit.
Yeah, I was looking at that, but you get a 40, and you getting 40 from outlets that just give out 8s, 9s, and 10s all the time. I ain't fucking with your game. Jay Ransom said, "Why would I want to play Witcher 3 on the go? I mean, what if you travel a lot? What about the business guy that spends a lot of time away from home, or the trucker, or somebody who you don't always have enough time in front of the TV to sit and play your RPGs? Why would you not?"
Also, like, let's say, for example, if you like me, like, I go to school, for an example, and I have time off in between classes. Now, it's not enough time to drive home, because if I try to drive home and come back, I'm going to be late. But it's enough time for me to sit and do something. Let's say if I don't have any homework, if I don't got nothing to do, it'll be cool just to sit down for that cool hour, play the game a bit, then go to your next class. So I can see the appeal of it.
Well, never mind. Go.
You want to finish that up? We're going to hit State of Play right after you're done.
Let's hit State of Play, man.
All right, State of Play was yesterday from like 4 to 4:22. PlayStation, your event sucks.
No. Let me keep it a stat.
You can keep it a stat. Hold on. The event sucks, man.
Hold on. The event, it wasn't even like an event. It was like an.
What you mean it wasn't an event? There was a live stream scheduled with a stage. That's an event.
There was a stage? I didn't even know that. That's how fast that shit was.
Was there a stage? Man. Or am I talking?
No, it was a stream. No, that's the PlayStation experience, my brother.
Man, that's an event. This is an event right now. You talk about a major brand doing an event or a stream.
State of Play is something.
Man, that shit was fucking trash.
Sometimes, Chase, you need to stop, man.
I'm not stopping. I know garbage when I see this shit. Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why it was garbage?
I got a question though. Would you rather them give you all the information that you need to have in 20 minutes, or would you rather them waste your time for an hour and a half?
It's my motherfucking time. Wait a minute. Wait, I was trolling. I was trolling with that. All right, I was trolling. However, why are you saying it's trash? It was 22 minutes long.
It was trash for what they showed.
It was trash because if you have an event for your brand, I want to see something that I am not expecting to see already. PlayStation, I saw 0, like, oh shits, 0. We knew The Last of Us was coming for the last 6 fucking years.
Oh, you saw 0 old shit, so when you seen my guy Joel, you ain't old shit?
That's different. I knew. No, wait a minute. No, not that. I mean like the game, not what's in the game. Yeah. Like, The Last of Us 3. I'm retarded. Excuse me.
Can I be honest with you? Wait.
Man.
You said Last of Us 2. You're talking.
Let me finish.
The Last of Us 3.
The Last of Us. The first Last of Us came out in 2013. All right. We knew The Last of Us 2 was coming out for at least least 3 years, we've seen enough of this, maybe 2 years. We've seen enough to know that that's coming. So you can show that. And I was excited. I seen Joel. Ricky live streamed it. I was yelling about that. Oh, the homie on here. But I ain't see nothing. And I mean nothing that I was not expecting for your state of the. Listen to the next state of the play. That shit was.
Can I please?
That shit was like. That shit was like the Carter 4. That shit was like the Blueprint 3. That shit was like you using your brand to try to get me excited, and then you half-assed the project, bro.
Chase. When has State of Play ever been lit?
I ain't never say it was lit.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not meant for that. State of Play is supposed to be like my problem was two things. Real shit. Can we see your face, Chase? This is weird. It's awkward.
They wasted my time with that event.
It was 22 minutes. What happened with the last PlayStation event when all we saw was a bunch of talking about games we did not want to see?
And I said that was trash as well. If you have an event, especially when you didn't go to E3.
You mean to tell me Juicy J.I. was better than mine?
Yo, you didn't go.
Y'all about to make me cry. Hold on.
You didn't go to E3, Sony. You had the State of Play. Where were the surprises, Sony?
Bro, that's the.
They had nothing at E3.
They didn't have shit to show. But you did miss two of the fire ass party games though. You definitely did. I'll be honest. You missed two fire party games.
I love indie games, and everybody knows it. Indie games have been some of the most consistent and unexpected experiences I've had this gen. Indie games have carried the surprises for me.
Can I say this again?
PS4 and Xbox One. So
I'm gonna say it again.
Can I finish, please?
No, man, you're talking crazy.
No,
bro.
I'm not. With that being said, indies, you're not going to excite me with an indie game over a AAA game. You're just not.
Chase, when do they ever announce titles during State of Play?
I never said they announced titles. Stop using straw man arguments. I said the event was trash and there was no spoilers.
When has it ever been lit?
I never said it was lit. You're asking me to explain something I never said. I just said it was.
So bad.
I just said it was trash.
You mean to tell me we'll be back at the E3?
I just said it was trash. You didn't go to E3, and then you showed up at State of Play, and you showed us The Last of Us, and like, where's the rest of your surprises at Sony?
Wait a minute. Yeah, they didn't come to E3.
Where's Ghost of Tsushima? They didn't go to. I'm just saying they didn't go to E3. So since you didn't go to E3, I'm expecting one, maybe two surprises. I'm expecting a 30-minute conference, but you gave me 22 minutes and 15 seconds out of my day. You were busy playing NBA 2K when that event was on, so you know it was trash.
Nobody said it was good. Was that me? I don't know, but he can't. Yo, your mic is so fucking bad, man. God. Anyways. I didn't even expect I was hyped The Last of Us to be even announced at State of Play. I thought Batman was going to be announced.
Oh, I did hear that. I forgot
Ricky.
about that, bro. I did hear people
say
they're going to show a new Batman game.
Did they waste your time yesterday?
It was 20 minutes.
Did they waste your 20 minutes yesterday?
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, I never said they didn't. I never said they didn't.
That boy say, yeah.
Oh, my. Yeah. They did. I didn't know. I didn't say they did, though. I'm just saying, like, yo, when have I ever tuned in for State of Play? That shit always been ass or something like that. So one of those events, the PlayStation Experience last year was ass too.
So you saying it can improve? Like if Xbox or Sony has a bad conference or Nintendo, you telling me, oh, because it was trash before, it's going to be trash every time? They can't improve. They can't learn from past mistakes. That's tough.
You know the truth? When they said they didn't have shit to show at E3, you think they're going to have shit to show at State of Play, man?
Yes.
I was waiting for The Last of Us.
I know they ain't have shit, but they ain't had nothing in the vault that they're like, all right, let's go ahead and hit them with that. Because they ain't have a problem before showing us Shenmue and asking us to donate $3 million as a community. They ain't have a problem doing that when they ain't had nothing. They ain't have a problem announcing Final Fantasy VII Remake in 2014 and the game still ain't out and a new console is about to come out. They ain't have a problem doing that. When PlayStation ain't had nothing before, they still show shit. So why can't they just do the same thing right now?
Yo, it sounds like you're a bit upset at the situation, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to let people know that the event was trash and you missed nothing. Anything to add, brother?
Yes, the fact that Call of Duty is fucking dudes over for Xbox and PC. The Spec Ops is only for the PS4 for 1 year. It's available. It's exclusive for PlayStation for 1 year. That's crazy.
Xbox. Come
Yeah,
on.
Xbox can't even get game modes and nobody won't.
You got Phil Spencer admitting that the gym was lackluster.
Xbox.
Yo, that's tough. They announced exclusive for PlayStation and then said comes out for October 2020.
I ain't never seen time exclusive on a mode like this.
That shit was bonkers, yo. I said, yo, that's tough. They got controllers but no modes. Tough.
Xbox niggas buy controllers to look at them.
Y'all about to pay $60 for a game without a main mode.
Yo.
That's tough.
Ori and the Willow of Wisps. Last of Us. Wisps. That's hard to say. Ori and the Willow of Wisps and The Last of Us 2 both come out in February. My life is fulfilled, at least for that 28 days. Dumbass said 30. Let it ride, brothers.
Yo, so Xbox announced Ori and the Willow how long ago?
They announced
Remember
that in
that was another one.
They announced that in 2017.
They're coming out 3 years later.
That's oh shit! It is Xbox.
3 years later, yo.
Where is the Cuphead DLC?
He'll be out at the E3.
Somebody told me that Sea of Thieves has new content. And I said, what is it? They said, more sea creatures. I said, so you mean to tell me that Sea of Thieves didn't have sea creatures to begin with? Just that one half monster that accidentally...
That was so lucky to spot.
We found him on our first go. And I seen his body outside of the water, and his game devs didn't complete his body. That's crazy. We sailed the 7 seas.
Y'all got excited when y'all seen skeletons.
Yo,
This game ass.
we sailed the ocean blue and did not
I
find
think you Columbus
a
nigga?
damn soul.
Xbox. They be making games from the Xbox Live Arcade AAA budget marketing.
They got controllers. They got the most fire controllers, and the reason why people be like, yo, PlayStation controllers break faster than Xbox. Y'all want to know why? Because we play games with these controllers. We don't surf movies on our Xboxes where the controllers are pristine. Sorry. Just letting you know that. I actually have to press buttons. My analogs break every month. On my Xbox, my controller's basically brand new.
I can't vouch
saying.
for Xbox controllers because we have this shit. We have this represents
Duracell.
This represents what Xbox has done for us this gen. This represents.
Hey man, I seen some people say that they actually prefer that, man, because they want to keep their controllers wireless.
Whoever said that is just looking for a rationalization as to why this is excusable. This is inexcusable. And I don't want to hear anything about, oh, you could buy a battery pack. Why do I have to go out and buy a proprietary attachment for a basic function such as a wireless controller when every other competitor in your industry has wireless controllers?
Why did you guys drop a controller and this is the most brilliant idea. I think it's the greatest thing ever for those who are disabled. They're not able to play games either because there's no games available. So what's the point? Y'all keep making controllers. You have a VR headset that costs more than my PC with no games. Why? So I'm just going to sit here and say that for everybody here who has Game Pass, for everybody, there's no games on the pass. But for anybody who has all these services, come to PlayStation to see how it feels when your controllers actually break.
Shit is crazy.
That being said,
if y'all don't know,
I got the best customer service though.
The podcast is basically over. We're basically trolling each brand at this point.
Told them come to the Dorm TV.
I'll be honest, y'all got the best customer service in the planet.
I just want to know why Phil said, "Hey, Phil, he be making the Xbox Mafia look bad, man. He being too reasonable. You know
Xbox Mafia, if you don't get your ass.
Them dudes, they out your head, man. They got mad because Phil liked the PlayStation game. Oh, shit.
I'm going to be honest with you.
My control, mouse.
I'm going to be honest, man. Xbox stinks.
He said Google Stadia.
And you know what's crazy? I'm going to still buy the next one. My Xbox One was behind my radiator until Ricky wanted to play Fight Night.
Y'all want to see my Xbox? It got foot marks because I use it as a footrest when we're on the podcast. It's literally on my feet on top of it as we speak because my Xbox is on the floor.
Xbox Game Pass is a better feature than everything on PlayStation.
But it has no games.
Yes, it does.
No, because every 2 weeks another dev pulls their game. Yo, every
Google
week
Stadia
they have to change
trash,
the wallpaper.
and nobody better buy that. What's
yo,
up,
every
Ashbury?
week. Yo, peep this. Every week, Game Pass's wallpapers change because each time they had Lara Croft or they had somebody else on the cover, the devs pull their game, so they have to replace the characters. Shit's crazy. Y'all got very good download speeds, though.
Got a question. What do you guys think about the dudes that are complaining that they won't play Last of Us because of how Ellie looks?
They're on.
They
Xbox.
don't have.
They don't know. What
They've never kissed a girl before.
They're on Xbox. They don't have character development because they don't got games. Oh, they got Gears of War 5.
Anyway, the podcast is over. We just started trolling at the end. Shout out to Nike Boy J with the donation. He said bring back No Chill Friday. My band story will probably be out on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Trey's he's really a big part of the reason I got.
I don't know. Look, let me tell y'all what. Whatever he tell y'all, you mean to tell me he lying to y'all on Fridays?
I'm just saying. Tyra said, "Oh, it was the most balanced match I played in." Okay, thank you, bro. Thanks for donating, bro. Fruit Fly, can I do a quick video on Pimp My Ride, like 15 minutes? Which would get his feet caught? I want to know. Basically, like everything is determined by how your feet look. So you could tell how bad somebody got knocked out, how bad you shot and killed somebody on Call of Duty or any other game by the way their feet is set up. So what we did was we took that, and basically when you get banned, your feet is in the air. You crazy, you out of here. Thank you, bro. Pimp My Ride, though, that's tough. Chart data. When will you think there'll be a GTA 6 trailer? Not anytime soon,
like
bro.
in 3 years, bro.
Thank you for donating. We might see Bully before we see that. I don't know. We'll see. Robert Kraft owes me the OG funny ass name. You think they'll make another South Park? They better. It's an amazing franchise. Thank you, bro.
Get on 2K.
No Chill Will said from a graphical standpoint, this game stinks.
Trey, you're playing with us.
Do we think GTA will have Trevor, Michael, and Franklin? It better not. I want new characters.
Oh, I love the fact that they always change stories. I love that shit, man. I don't mind them doing cameos, but I love when they change characters, yo.
Jay Ransom, that's a fact. Also bought a VR headset and $200 motor controls, and it's behind my green screen, and Slinky sleeps in front of it. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. We will see you all in the next episode of GMG. We love you all. Thank you, Trey.
I am live in like 5-10 minutes.
Trey, you on D Live right now?
And Trey.
No, right now. I'm actually doing
Trey's going live, chat.
Trey, post your D Live.
Post your D Live and spam it, Trey.
We don't have all our eggs in one basket. The homies is all over the place on Facebook, Twitch, D Live.
We universal.
YouTube, we universal. Trey has moved on to D Live for just some of his streams for like more. He streams what 3 times a week, right?
2-3 times a week.
3 times a week. And D Live is way more lit than Twitch when it comes to like the shit that people.
Trey, that's not a link, my brother. I can't click it. It won't let me click it.
Hold on, let's try this.
Yo, chat, I'm gonna be live. Trey's gonna hold a spot for you, Flip. Yeah, get
Terry!
on the Discord.
You better bring your ass in the Discord on occasion. You and King Dub are fucking AWOL. Y'all AWOL.
Spam the link, Trey.
Get to 1,000.
No, we got to catch up, Terry. You know what I'm saying? So we get you on the podcast or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk. Spam it up.
Matter of fact, wait a minute. Chat, I'm gonna be live at like 10. All right, like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go to use the facilities. We're all gonna use the bathroom. Trey's gonna stream Resident Evil, for you guys. But he's playing 2K with us.
I'm not playing 2K.
You're playing 2K with us. I'm really tired of you not playing with me.
All right.
Playing with me.
Until next time, y'all. Thanks for coming out. See ya.
All right, chat. Yo, what